Hi friends, many of the life failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. This powerful statement given by Thomas Edison. With this note, I am going to start this new video series. The theme of this series is Failures Turn into Legacy. And this is episode 1 and the theme is Never Give Up. I am going to talk about in this episode about two very famous personalities. One is Elon Musk and the second one is Jackma. But before I start talking about these people and their journey, I'm going to share a very small story with you. Once upon a time, there was a young business owner, entrepreneur. He lost his business and he was almost bankrupt. So he started to give up his life because he was very, very tense and stressed. So he went to a park near to his house because there was a big pond in that park, so he thought that he will jump into that pond and give away his life. So when he reached to the pond in that park and he was about to jump into that pond, he saw that an old man is calling him. And when the old man reached to him, he asked to that gentleman, "What is the problem?" And this young business owner explained him that he tried his level best, but he lost his business. So this gentleman told him that he can fund him with $1 million fund, and exactly after 1 year he can return his fund. This man was very, very excited, and this old man has given him a check of $1 million. When he saw the check, the name was written Mark Harvey. Now Mark Harvey was at that point of time one of the richest men in the US. This guy was very excited and he dropped the idea of giving his life and he came back to his office. Now next day when he wanted to deposit the check, he decided not to deposit. On the contrary, he started working on his business day and night. And next 3 to 4 months he worked very hard and he started seeing positive result. Now he was very happy. And by the time year closes, he again become a famous entrepreneur of his area. So when this 1 year came, he wanted to return this money to that old person. So he went to the park exactly after 1 year and he saw that old man is sitting near the bench where they met. And he thanked him and he returned the check. Now when he was returning the check, he saw there was a young girl coming to that old person and she said it, "Dad, where are you? I was looking for you." And then she turned into that young businessman and she apologized. She said it that, "Sorry, my dad has dementia and sometimes he pretend himself, that richest man Tim Harvey. So actually he's not." And then she took away her father back to the house. This guy was stunned. He was not able to understand what happened. And while he came back to the office, he realized that the success which he got it, not because of that funding, because of the self-confidence which he was having throughout the whole year, because he was having the backing of that rich man. Now the moral of the story is that if we have self-confidence and never give up attitude, we will never be failed in our life and we can achieve anything what we want. With this note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start this episode 1, Never Give Up. So let's talk about today's very famous man, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the billionaire entrepreneur responsible for co-founding various vanguard companies like Tesla, SolarCity, SpaceX and PayPal. Like we all seen nowadays, he is appearing in all the social media. He also helped influence the character behind Marvel modern take on Tony Stark and has been compared to uber successful business visionaries like Steve Jobs and Henry Ford. And without a doubt, Elon has already accomplished enough to be considered among some of the greats. So considering all the impressive accomplishment of this visionary entrepreneur, let's talk more about his accomplishment and then learning to all of us. Just like Elon, I too believe that ordinary people can choose to become extraordinary, which is why I decided to cover Elon Musk and Jack Ma. Though these gentlemen does not need any introduction because everybody knows them, but still, as such, the aim of this video is to reveal key insight about Elon and Jack Ma that will provide all of you with a better understanding on how he became so successful, and maybe you will also become inspired to do so. So if you are ready to start learning from Elon Musk, let's watch his journey. He has played a big gamble. With the acquisition of PayPal, Elon net worth would grow to $125 million. Now, at that point of time, Elon could have retired early and rode off into a very, very lavish lifestyle and happily live ever after. But that's not how legends are made. Instead, Elon would take a huge gamble and invest most of his money into the new two ventures. One of them was Tesla Motor, a fledgling automotive focus on electric transportation, and the other was SpaceX, a company which was in the commercial space exploration, and that has become the history. Please watch. So what is the key intake? One of the key aspects that has helped Elon find much of his success in his willingness to take risk and better time management, as he works approximately 100 hours a week, twice what we work nowadays. In fact, his whole career has been a series of taking one big risk after another. Indeed, his fearless approach to turn into ideas into a reality, and the fearless action he took to execute on those ideas is a key to Elon's success, because his fearless attitude is the best. What his colleague says all about.
had that third failure in a row, did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
So let's talk about second personality, Jack Ma, who is the founder of e-commerce giant Alibaba and is a stakeholder at Alipay, its sister company, which is an e-portal company or an e-payment portal, what we can say. He is now officially the richest man in China with an estimated net worth of 25 billion US dollar. On the back of the recent world record is $150 billion IPO filing for his company. Now Jack Ma has a very humble beginning. He was born in a very, very lower middle class family and at the time of Cultural Revolution in China. And in 1972 when President Nixon visited Hangzhou, this guy was very much influenced with the Western world. And he decided at that point of time to do something in his life. I am very much impressed the way he said that you need to continuously work hard. And friends, he failed multiple times in primary school, middle school and university. He was actually rejected by the police force and even for a job at KFC. But today, Jack Ma is a two rags to riches story. Despite all these failures and rejection, he persisted throughout. Relying on his English skill, Jack Ma started translation service business and visited to US Embassy quite often as a translator, where he came to know about internet and coding, and from there his interest started towards e-commerce. And then he created a history. I love his statement, if you don't give up, you still have a chance. Giving up is the greatest failure.
If you don't do it, nothing's possible. If you try to do it, at least you have the hope.
Tried to get into 3 colleges. Each time they rejected you.
No, I tried. There's an examination that young people, if you want to go university, you have to take the examinations. So I failed 3 times.
Right.
But a lot of fail. I failed for funny things that I failed a key primary school test for 2 times. And I failed 3 times for the middle schools. And you will never believe in Hangzhou, my city, there's only 1 middle school that lasts only 1 year. It was changed from primary school to middle school because our graduates of our school, no middle school accept us because we were too bad.
What effect did it have, though, being rejected?
Well, I think we have to get used to it. We're not that good. Even today, we still have a lot of people reject us. I think when I graduate from universities, and before for 3 years I tried to fill in the universities. So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police, they said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC came to China, come to my city, 24 people went for the job. 23 people were accepted. I was the only one guy. And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that I received it. So to me, being turned down, rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times, rejected.
So after these videos, what are the key takeaways? Elon Musk and Jack Ma achievement and life journey in general has a lot to teach us. And I hope my video on success story has convinced all of you that they have not become the billionaire just because by luck, but actually there is a strong hard work behind that. That inspiring story should help you to realize that you can also get on that track to finding massive success just like them. And that your massive success can especially be found if you are back up your ambitious purpose with drive, passion, and ironclad work ethics. So let's talk about the learning. The number one learning, in my opinion, from Elon Musk and Jack Ma is let your vision to be impacted the life of people positively. Do something good for the people. If your vision is aligned with the sustainability, social responsibility, you are sure to be getting a success. Second, It does not matter where you start, it is where you finish that counts. Third, the greatest failure is giving up. Fourth, act fast. Commit yourself to the long-term vision and ignore every setback if it is coming along your way. And the last one is endure pain. This is the key to the success of both these Jack Ma and Elon Musk, and people close to them. They said it that they have not yet met anyone else who has the tolerance to pain that both of them they have. Yes, that is likely key to his successor, or for that matter anyone's success. He does not care about neither Elon Musk nor Jack Ma. They do not care about failure and is able to endure whatever pain is needed to overcome all the setbacks thrown at him. They are unstoppable. So friends, if you like this video, then please like and subscribe my channel, and I'll be coming back shortly with episode 2 with some more successful personalities from the business world. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.